moving on. Welcome back to the podcast. This is What If, What Possibility Begins. It's your boy CJ. I'm here with the fellas.
Yeah, it's your boy Trav. I'm in here. And it's your boy Jarvis. Jiggalang.
Oh, man. Where that came from? My man said jiggling. But yeah, man, back for another one. And before we came to the table, that boy Jarvis said, hey, hold on, we ain't never come up with a topic today. I know we didn't. Yeah, just be prepared. Yeah, we coming to talk, man. Y'all call it what you want. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna talk, man.
Yeah.
Really, a lot of our podcasts, I don't know if people know, but they come from our conference call throughout the weeks. You know what I'm saying? Good 30 to 45 minute conference call with the fellas Monday through Thursday. Same time, same back channel every day, man. And man, we just kind of bounce the day off each other. We encourage each other. We do a devotion, man. We uplift each other. We think deep about what stuff mean. You know what I'm saying? We bounce what we think off each other. Jarvis usually follows up with a big I agree. And nah, I'm playing, man. Yeah, man, you know, iron sharpens iron. You know what I'm saying? We get on the conference call to kind of sharpen each other up, our perspective on certain things. And I tell you, man, me personally, I enjoy them so much, man. I actually look forward to them, you know what I mean? Especially the devotion, finding the scripture early in the day and just kind of meditating on it, thinking on it throughout the day. Like, what do I really think that mean? You know what I'm saying? And then getting to hear somebody else's perspective on it.
Right.
You know what I mean? And oftentimes, our answers pretty much sync up. Some more in depth, some from kind of a different angle. But for the most part, I feel like we kind of usually take the same thing from the scriptures.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, man, today I know one of the things on the conference call that's really had me excited that I've really been studying, man, is just life in general. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And this concept that I can really enjoy this life. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That I mean, you're gonna have moments. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But to have a solid perspective on life, first and foremost, this, as far as I know, this is the only life. You know what I mean? Like, as far as I know, this is it. Could there be another life? Could be. You know what I'm saying? Could it be life after death? Could it be heaven? Could it be hell? Could it be, all possibility. Right. But as far as what I know sitting at this table today, this is all I know. You know what I mean? And I forget what came up on the conference call this week or what the catalyst of the conversation was, but we were talking about life, and I made the statement that, you know, I'm not my body. You know, first and foremost, my body is just a accumulation of food. Mm-hmm. You know, food and beverage. My body's breakfast, lunch, dinner, over and over again for 27 years. Yeah. You know what I mean? My mind is all the impressions, all the information that I've picked up, everything that I've seen, smelled, touched, everything I've experienced, all my memories over 27 years.
Right.
Well, that ain't me. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And then I say, well, what's me? You know what I'm saying? And me is that same thing that's making the grass grow. You know what I'm saying? Me is life. What am I? I am life. I am the thing that turns breakfast, lunch, and dinner into me. You know what I'm saying? I'm the thing that is always creating, always growing, always seeking to expand, always seeking to be more, always seeking to move. Like we said, man, that tree is always going to try to be the best tree ever. Like, it's never going to be like, all right, I'm big enough. You know what I mean? It's enough birds chilling on me. Yeah. I got plenty of leaves to make it through the winter. You know what I'm saying? Squirrels always coming to me for acorns. I really got the block on lock. I think I'm a chill. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I got the tree game in the chokehold. You know what I mean? They don't. You know, that's not how life gets down, man. And that's the essence of who I am. Always seeking to expand, and that's been helping me, man. Because even when I'm in situations that may appear to be negative or may appear to be tense, I'm always seeking to expand,
Right.
challenge myself. Can I be patient with this? I think I'm life. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I can always move on and expand and grow and be better than I was in my last. Like, my life is not dictated by my last moment, because then that wouldn't be creation. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That would be repetition. That would be memorization. That'd be whatever you want to call it. But like, there's not no script. And I remember what I was trying to say last podcast, the 2 C's, compulsion versus consciousness. You know what I'm saying? Being conscious and being aware in the situation instead of being compulsive, doing the same thing over and over and over again. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, this podcast is about awareness and mindfulness. Mm-hmm. But being aware in the situation, saying, oh, man, I feel something going on inside of me. Okay, let me work with this. Let me work through this. And then also with that, knowing the essence of life, knowing who I really am. You know what I mean? I am creation. I'm always creating. I'm always creating moments. Our very first podcast, Thoughts Are Created. Mm-hmm. I'm always creating moments. I'm always creating memories. Why do I have to operate off a last memory when I'm creating a memory right now? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, right now, sitting at this table, we're creating a memory. You know what I mean? What y'all fellas think about that? I mean, I know it's kind of like got a little philosophical bend on it, but I mean, how y'all? We talking about life. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I mean, I know nobody knows what the topic gonna be, or if there's even a topic, but we're gonna tie this in with something good. So, just starting with this first part, man. What's life? This life thing.
Yeah, like you said, man, it's just being aware of who you are, not so much as the outside of you, more about on the inside. And like you said, being aware, being able to be in control in certain situations, rather being that, you know, that compulsive, making those same decisions over and over again, or those same responses over and over again. Just, you know, being in control of it, saying, all right, look, we ain't gonna do it this way this time. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it this way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It make you feel a whole lot better. Yesterday morning, man, I got up getting ready for work. My wife called me, started having a conversation with her, kind of lost track of time, you know, was running a little bit behind. Mm-hmm. Left here, going up 30. Get up there at 30, like right around there where the storage was. It was a truck flipped over in the ditch. Like not a I mean like a truck, like a tractor trailer.
Oh
truck.
Yeah, boy, they always flip over right there, bro. I think they try to take that little curve too fast.
So I'm going, the traffic's still going through. As soon as I get up there, police pull in front of me. Record come back up. They backing up in the ditch trying to get it up to the truck to hook the truck up. It ain't work. So he come back up again, try to. Yeah. So I'm like, and I, you know, like, man, I'm already late, man. I gotta get to work. Mm-hmm. You know, so I feel myself like getting agitated, and I'm still on the phone with my wife. And sometimes my responses to her is based on, you know, me being frustrated because I'm getting ready to be late to work. So I said, hold on, man. Listen, I can look at the time, hey, I'm going to be late to work. Ain't no early late, ain't no late.
Yeah,
late is late.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, man, I'm just about to chill. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I say, no, I'm not going to wait here. I'm just going to turn around. I'm going to go back around, go around the other way. That's what I did, man. And it's just that feeling like once I got to work, like, yeah, I'm late, man, but I'm here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that was like, you know, we always talk about that traffic thing and all of that. And but one thing I really don't like is being late. So that was big for me to just, you know what I'm saying, be able to just be calm about the whole situation and be mindful that, hey, listen, I know any other time I would be like this in this situation, be doing 95 on 95 trying to get to work, you know what I'm saying?
By 10.
Yeah. But you know, man, once I got on 95, I did the regular speed limit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Cruise control that thing.
Yeah, cruise controlling, got my Fred Hammond going, you know. Hey, I get to work when they get to work.
Every
you
day.
Know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that was just kind of a testimony for me, man, just to, like I say, be mindful, be aware, and you know, that's just a part of that life thing, you know. I think another thing with life is, man, is, and I think we talked about this on the podcast, and I think that's what kind of brought it up. It was the Bible verse about His
You
knowledge.
mean we talked about it on the conference call?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
His knowledge on the earth and it compared it to the seas. And,
Yeah.
And I think that's how we got on.
We were in Habakkuk.
Yeah.
I think it was Habakkuk 2:6. I think that's what it was. Yeah. Jarvis, check that out. What's Habakkuk 2:6? I can't
remember exactly how the verse went, but I think that's how we got on that. The topic of, what is life? You know what I'm saying?
Right. And what is his glory?
What is his glory?
That's what it was.
And like we said, man, I just think it was just more about living that abundant life. Not that regular, the average life, the more abundant life, knowing that, you can really do whatever it is that you want to do.
Right.
As long as you know who you are on the inside and what you stand for and man, it's easy. It's an easy thing to do.
Yeah.
But it can also be challenging. You know what I'm saying? But like they say, nothing worth having comes easy.
Okay.
So, yeah, man, that's
I like that, man. Dang. Like when you said knowing who you are on the inside, what if you realize that on the inside I am essentially life? I am life. You know what I'm saying? I'm a small piece of life.
Right.
And
small piece of his image.
Life. His image is life.
Right.
He create, and it's life all around me. Like literally everything is life. Even what appears to be inanimate is life. You know what I mean? It's made from raw material from the earth. Everything is life. You know what I mean? And I'm a piece of life. And what you were saying about the traffic, man, it's like we always try to eliminate what we perceive as suffering. You know what I mean? Like if I get to work late, it's gonna be some kind of suffering. I'm gonna suffer in some kind of way.
Look bad. Everybody's gonna see me pulling up late.
Yeah. Oh, this Mr. What If.
Yeah.
What if I was late to work today?
But at the same time, they don't know the circumstances.
Exactly.
They don't know that I was stuck behind a truck. They
don't know what your intentions was.
Yeah, but of course, most people. He just late because. No, he just wanted to be late. Nah, man, check my rap sheet, bro. I ain't never late to work.
And then what about this? We also talked about this, man. Everything I see, I literally see it inside of me. What I hear inside of me. What I taste inside of me. Even if it's the same situation. Because two people can look at your late situation and come up with two different things, and both of them be seeing the same exact thing. Because what I see, I actually see funneled through my life, through my life experience. So we never going to look at two things the same because nobody has the exact life experience, right? So for some reason, I'm looking at my late as, based on my life experience, as an indictment on myself. And then I'm casting that on other people. We also had the Bible verse about, the children of Israel, when they went to the promised land, they scattered the promised land, and they said, we were like grasshoppers in their eyes. And it's like, hey, you ain't even chop it up. Right. You ain't even chop it up with them boys. How you know what they thought about you? You know what I'm saying? You thought you was grasshoppers, and you put that on them, you know what I'm saying, that they felt that way about you.
Right.
And it's kind of, and Travis, I struggle with the same thing, dog. Like when I'm late or even at work, if I'm not performing well, I've always linked who I am to my performance. You know what I mean? Like, like if I don't perform well, then others gonna perceive me like this, and then it's like now I'm to the point to where that's compulsion. You know what I'm saying? At that point, I've stopped creating because I haven't even allowed the opportunity. I haven't given the opportunity a chance. Right. I've already dictated what the opportunity I've already dictated what that opportunity is gonna be. This opportunity gonna be bad for me. What's the need to create anymore? You already said what it's gonna be. You ain't, you know what I mean? You already put a label on it. You know what I mean? Big Jarvis, man, we talking about this life thing. I'm talking about life, and I know we hit on some good ones, man. But I need you to dig on down in there. I need you to create a good moment right now. I need you to tell me what you think about life.
First, life is a beautiful thing, man.
First and foremost,
it is. Growing up, I always felt life was a test, and I kind of still do feel that way. I feel that we just put in situations, and I can say we are put in situations that we just learn from, and we pretty much put in those situations again, and God just tests us to see if we know we're going to pass this test. From previous Jarvis, you brought up a good situation about being late. I also ran into that this week. I want to say Wednesday, man. For some reason, my alarm wasn't set. I was supposed to be at work 7:15. I woke up at 6:47. And, yeah, man, when I woke up, man, I was instantly just pissed. I'm like, dang, man, why my alarm is not set? Man, I feel like I'm going to be late for school. And, you know, being late, like I said, that's not something that, you know, I want to be late. Because to be early is to be on time. That's what I was taught in college. So I just try to live through that. But, yeah, man, like, I just felt like when I was late, like, just my whole mood changed. Like, man, like, I was beating on myself. Like, man, I can't believe I ain't set my alarm. Why I woke up late and I got to school. Some of the teachers was like, man, you all right, man? You kind of a little mad. You like look kind of sluggish, man. What's up? And, you know, I just had to get myself together, man, because, you know, like you said, it's just my inner self is the shell, but, you know, just me being pissed and infuriated that it shows. And
your outer self is the shell.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna say my outer self.
I got you. I know what you mean.
Well, yeah, that's a good situation. And another incident example I could say is like it's fairly new to me. If people don't know, I transitioned to being a full-time substitute at a high school. So just seeing.
Congratulations, good job.
I thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But like just seeing how the kids like interact and just behave, I'm just looking at them like, dang, like was I this way when I was this younger? Like life is just pretty much I can say people say the circle of life. Mm-hmm. Like I say, you go through many things and you experience a lot of stuff, man. But not to drift off, man. But yeah, man, I was put in like situations that I just had to be mindful. Like first, you know, these not my kids. I can't say stuff how I want to say, or pretty much react how the things I want to react. Like for example, man, like this sagging of the pants, man, is this academic sagging of the pants is just crazy, man. Like everybody's sagging pants at school, dog. And I just gotta be mindful, like you know, everybody don't think like you. Everybody, you know, don't view life as you. And what struck me yesterday, man, is I was walking down the hallway and this young man, I don't know, he was just irate. He was mad at something, but he said, I was walking to the classroom, I heard him say, man, I don't care about it, man. I take my life right now. I don't care. And I just like I had stopped and paused. I was like, whoa, like what got you so mad that you want to say stuff like that? And he was like, man, I don't care, Dirty. I don't care, man. I don't care about life right now. I end it right now. But in just saying that, like, that just, I don't know, that, like, stunned me for a minute, man. And, yeah, like I said, I just got to be mindful of situations. Because, like I said, in earlier podcasts, you never know what you go through, like, other people going through, stuff like that. But, yeah, man, like, just that opened my eyes, really, just to show me, like, pretty much, like, what these young kids got going on in their minds and stuff, man. But, not to carry on, man, but like I said, man, life is just like a circle of life, man, and yeah, man, I'm still on that, man. I'm sorry.
I got you. Don't worry about that.
I still want to say one thing, man. You were talking about, you know, you being late, and you know, you kind of got pissed off and was mad and stuff with yourself, and you know that this same thing, like I said, happened to me while I was in the car. But like I said, I was mindful of it and be like, hey, we ain't about to do this, man. Right. They about to be a good day, man.
Right.
That's what I told myself. Hey, today gonna be a good day.
Yeah, and I had that thought too. Like, but I ain't gonna lie, did
you take advantage? Because it sounded like you had the thought, but you didn't take advantage of it. Because then somebody saw it.
Right, at work.
It was physical.
I had the thought, but like I said, it really did hit me to, like, I guess, like, my emotions was, like, shown on my sleeves. And I just had to reevaluate, like, yeah, man, like, you already had to start, and you need to make a change now. It's rubbing off people to see it. Like my bad energy might rub off somebody else and give them bad energy. So I had the thought, but I guess I ain't act quick on it, and just somebody pointed it out just made me realize, like, look, man, like you can't walk around with the long face, man. It's a good day, you know. It's Friday, so yeah.
Friday's always good.
Oh yeah, it's always good.
Unless you work on Saturdays.
Told myself, man, after I, you know, was aware of the feelings I was getting, like, hey, I ain't about to do this. We about to have a good day today.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Actually amping myself up,
Exactly,
getting excited
yeah,
about
sure,
it. Like,
sure.
hey, boy, today about to be a good day. And man, I can't lie, it was a good day, man. Got to school, went on a field trip with my kids, man. We went to a farm, you know, saw some pig races. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I saw that. I was wondering what you was doing, that goat.
Hey, boy, that was a big old goat.
What y'all got going on, man? Hey, I mean, one quick interjection. Alabama did just win 50-17.
50-17, you know,
Took
rolling.
Took down the Citadel today. The Tire rolled 10-10 at halftime. A few scares around the nation, but I mean, all right.
Nothing too basic.
Yeah, nobody let that worry y'all. Moving past that, Jarvis, you mind if I love when you go, man. You mind if I challenge you on something?
Go ahead, man.
You made a statement that you said two things. Life is a test, first and foremost, and then you said life is circular, right? Going back to the part where you said life is a test, you commented that God puts you in tests. And I wanted to ask you, why do you feel that way? Like, why is God getting this? What's up with that? Why is God putting you in a test? Because even the Bible says that God doesn't test you. Mm-hmm. So why is your perspective that God is testing you?
I want to say, I should backtrack. I want to say God is testing you, but pretty much God just want to see how you're going to react to certain situations.
Does he?
I feel like it, yeah. For example, easy example, people talk about money. I feel like if you don't know how to budget and react or act a certain way with the money that you have now, say for example, if you are blessed in a bigger situation, could God see you acting the same way when you didn't have this amount of money and then he bless you with more and you still act that same way? Like just having that mindset kind of?
What does that have to do with God though? That sounds like understanding the principles of money.
Yeah.
If you spend more than you make, then no matter how much you make, you always gonna be in a bad situation with money.
True. Yeah.
Only thing I'm concerned with, and I understand that we all view it differently. I'm just talking about from my point of view.
Yeah.
From my point of view, I feel like it's so dangerous to export all this stuff to heaven. Like my life is a test being governed by God. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So now this situation, like you said, with money is a test. Nah, it's not a test. You know what I'm saying? God is a creator. You are a managed. Well, listen, my experience with God is as a creator. Like we said this on the conference call also. I feel that most people feel there's a God because when I look in the heavens and I see that it expands further than I can see. I look at the sea and I see that it expands further than I can see. Mm-hmm. Look at the abundance of grass and the abundance of trees and I look at all this creation around me and I say, my goodness. You can call it whatever you want, but there is life around me. There's something that is sustaining life around me. You know what I'm saying? You said life is circular. Mm. What comes after spring?
What comes summer?
After summer.
Winter.
Fall.
Yeah.
You gonna get it.
Fall, winter. My bad.
Don't worry. Don't let that worry. At the fall.
Fall, winter.
All right. It's circular, right? What is sustaining that circular motion of life, right? Like, why do I have a circadian rhythm inside of me? Circadian rhythm controls my digestion and my sleep and my heart and all of my breathing. Yeah. It's circadian. Life is circular. What is that circular motion? So then once I ponder on that, then I say, okay, there's a greater force working, and you call that God. Scientists call it energy. Allah, higher you, consciousness. People call it. You call it whatever you want. Like I say, you don't got to call water to get wet. You know what I'm saying? You call it whatever you want. But so I know, or my relationship with God is in that creation. But like I said, God is a creator. You the manager though. So why would God have to? Why is he not testing you? It's about how you manage what was created. You know what I mean? Like, you being bad with money ain't no test from God. You got your phone right here. You can Google how to be wise with money. It'll tell you what to do. You can read a book. Just me and Trav reading. Well, I just read Trav reading now The Richest Man in Babylon. You know what I mean? It wasn't nothing for me to go to Google and type in finance books. And boom, 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 boom. I'm reading Rich Dad, Poor Dad now. You know what I'm saying? But is it God testing you, or is it you not utilizing what has already been created? You know what I mean? Because clearly there's a way to generate wealth because I see wealthy people, right? Most of those wealthy people write books. Is the onus on me? Like, should we export that to God? Is that a God thing? Or is that a you thing?
That's a you thing.
Because if God is life and you a portion of life, then you have a God element to you.
You create as well.
You create as well. You know what I'm saying? Actually, you're managing, because to say you create, I mean, we do create, don't get me wrong. We are creative, you know what I mean? But we only create with what has already been created. Right. Which is one reason to be very thankful to God, you know what I'm saying? Because while we do create, we don't create anything original. Everything we create is from what has already been created. You know what I'm saying? Like God, like we said, God ain't in the furniture making business. He in the tree making business. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like, you do what you want to do with the trees. Yeah. You make yourself some paper, make yourself a chair. You know what you want, but you ain't about to sit there and say, God, I need a chair. You know what I'm saying? If you just give me a chair and a table, I'll serve you forever.
Make that chair.
Yeah. Like, nah, bro. Like, what you mean? If you just make something shake with the tree.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's just food for thought. You know what I mean? It caught my ear when you heard me, when I heard you say it. And I noticed sitting at the podcast with you for, what's this, like episode 12, 13.
I think it's 14.
14. We up there. Good,
yeah.
Hey, good job, fellas.
Yeah.
Man, that's a moment of reflection. That's amazing.
Listen, I just on YouTube the other day, just looking for a video. Like you said, we trying to make it our business to share videos, you know, every week. And I was just looking on there like, hey, man, we really been doing this.
And then now it has a show more.
Yeah.
You know, you can't see everything in one stroll now. You gotta click show more. Yeah. So let me tap this. It's showing older episodes. But yeah, sitting here with you, I know that you have not so much a spiritual but a religious bent on a lot of your thoughts. And I don't know if I disagree with him, but I think I view him from a different perspective.
Right.
Thank you for listening to part 1. Please click part 2 for the second half of this conversation.